Phones. Everyone has them. You can call and text instantly, and even play games on some. And over 70% of American households have landline phones, and almost 90% have mobiles. And that is why Samuel Morse, the inventor of the telegraph, is the best inventor of the Industrial Revolution. The telegraph is a communication system that used text as opposed to audio, which Morse developed and revolutionised. He made the first single-wire telegraph, the improved version of the normal telegraph because it was more compact. He also co-founded Morse code, which was a language that his invention used. Let's go back 189 years ago to America. At this time, Samuel was an aspiring artist and attended New York University. A letter arrived to him which said, "Your dear wife is convalescent." This means that she has suffered an injury or illness and was in the process of recovery. After that, his father sent a letter which said that his wife died suddenly, so he left off immediately to visit her. Unfortunately, she had already been buried. He wished he had known about the news sooner. This was when he started wondering about new, more efficient ways of communication. 7 years later, he met an expert in electromagnetism, which led him to his life-changing discovery. He proved that communication could be achieved with electricity. By wire, he sent electricity in a way that moved an electromagnet so that lines and dots were drawn on a piece of paper. This developed into Morse code, a language still used today for sailing and more. This machine was a revolution since the original telegraph used 35 wires with gold electrodes and it was inefficient and expensive. Soon a 40-mile wire was built between Washington and Baltimore. The first message was sent in 1844. It was the newly elected leader of the political group, the Whig Party, Henry Clay. The message was sent from Annapolis Junction to Washington via the wire. Later, the quote, "What hath God wrought," was sent from the capital to Baltimore, officially opening the line. The operators later realised that the code could be translated straight from the clicking of the machine. As a result, they got rid of the paper altogether, so the messages were received more than. It also developed a keyboard so that you typed into the machine. The telegraph kept spreading and expanding and advancing more and more until there are lots of networks over America, which was really useful in the Civil War. It was the primary communication method for more than 50 years. However, the phone took over in the mid-1900s, but Morse really did pioneer communication technology and went on to inspire future inventors. He did a great service for America, and in the end influenced the entire world of his creation. And thinking about how many people, children and adults, that depend on their phones every day for things even beyond communication, Samuel Morse's telegraph really has been an important asset for the development of us people. His invention really has helped shape modern culture. I think he was the most influential inventor because his invention was the predecessor of most ways of technology. It inspired the phone, which also sent messages by wire. If he hadn't made the telegraph, we would probably only be able to send letters to communicate.